building on the fundamentals of what we established with the basic draw video, I'm just going to talk about basically positional deployments, which is drawing the weapon from the awkward positions. First things you need to think about is realities of a conflict. It's not just point and shoot simple. There's a lot more to it than that. You're going to have very likely a close range confrontation. Could be dark. You could have something in your hand. You could be carrying something. So you need to consider all those factors when you do your training. To go out on the range and just draw from the holster and start shooting is wasting your time. Which is why in the first video we introduced the weapon retention position, which is right here. And this is where once you get established and you've practiced this dry, of course, and then gotten to the range and practiced it, you should know pretty much where your shots are going to be at, 10 to 0 feet. So that's the first thing. Practice your draw to here and practice shooting from here. And then what you're going to have to do is translate that into, if your back's to a wall or if you're laying flat on your back, and then if somebody's on top of you. It could be that you never had a chance to get your gun out, all of a sudden somebody's tackled you, you're on the ground and they're sitting on top of you, and you got to get this thing out and shoot them off. And that adds a whole different dynamic to training. So I highly recommend the use of dummy training weapons like this. They're safe, they're durable, you're not going to break this thing, and it will allow you to do realistic training. This is a 1:1 scale replica of a Glock 17. As you can see, it fits my holster beautifully and it is the exact same shape and very close to the weight of an actual unloaded Glock 17. So enough on that. Another thing you also need to realize is that, like I said earlier, there's a high possibility of your confrontation being in low light. So you may need to employ the use of a flashlight. So another reason that you need to be able to shoot this weapon one-handed as you get that light out. Okay, we'll cover that in a future video. I just wanted to sort of throw a monkey wrench in your plan. So now go out to the range and try some new stuff.